Welcome on back to F1 2020 My Team Mode. I'm Alan Bailey. You can see right there we do have a couple of issues happening. We're getting ready for race 6 of our first season. It's only 10 races. We went a little easy. And yes, we have a new team name. You can see it right there in the upper right-hand corner. Bailey Autosport, keeping with the AB theme here. I like it. It's a little bit backwards, but you know, it works. It's very cool. Let's go ahead and advance time because we do have an invitational event to go to before the British Grand Prix. Let's go.
Now, while today's classic exhibition event has no direct impact upon the Formula One World Championship, you better believe that with their reputations on the line, the drivers down there are still hungry to show that they've got what it takes to get a win.
All right, so we're driving an 88 McLaren. Nice. We got 3 laps. We got to finish the race under 2:35 in order to claim 150K and 1,000 a claim. Let's try. Let's go. It helps that have we been here? I don't think we have. Uh-oh. It looked familiar for a second, but no, different track. Yeah, I know, conservative, because I don't know what this car can do. It's an 88, man. Ooh, it's not as turny. Okay. Right. Getting the kind of quasi hang of it. She is very different. Even the dash is different, man. This is crazy. Almost whacked that inside wall. Yikes. We're on our last lap here. We've got 50 seconds to get back around to the start-finish line. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but we're going to try here. I think we're going to be able to do it. We got 10 seconds to get there. We got it. Whew. There's nothing to this car. It's extremely basic.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Good. We need to. You see, we got a few things happening here at the same time, so let's go ahead and advance some time here. All right, and with that, we're going to go ahead and head on out to the British Grand Prix, rather. It's going to be our 6th race of our season. We're looking for our 3rd win. Yes, we have 2 victories so far in F1 2020 My Team Mode. The first one, this one, though, So, let's go ahead and head on out to the race weekend. Let's go.
Welcome along then to Great Britain and the Great Silverstone Circuit for today's Grand Prix. The 3.6 miles of the Silverstone Circuit in Great Britain is hallowed ground to the Formula One faithful. We have 18 corners that wrap around this former World War II airbase and some good passing opportunities at the end of the DRS zones. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Let's talk about Bailey. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Bottas, Alexander Albon, and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Norris, Perez, and Esteban Ocon, Sainz, Stroll, Pierre Gasly, and Giovinazzi, Kvyat, Raikkonen, Romain Grosjean, and George Russell, Schumacher, Latifi, Bailey, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Unfortunately, this guy put on the wrong tires in practice, starting in the back, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can get. Let's go. Our teammate right in front of us. He better go here. Oh, he didn't. Oh, we got a good start. Up to 8th. We can get it. Yep, we got it. 8th. Okay. I know it was aggressive. I know it wasn't pretty, but hey, when you're starting in the back, you got to get what you can get at the start. It's so important. Try to chase down Ricardo here in Albon.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
I just passed half the field in like 3 turns. Really? That's a good start? Really? Oh, and I just screwed it up. Yipes. All right, keep going. Didn't happen. We're all good. Of course Lewis is the fastest. Why wouldn't he be? Serious question. Who's the GOAT? Is it Schumacher or Hamilton? I think it's a very close, tough decision. But I don't know. Hamilton still has a good amount of years on him, I feel. And if he can keep up the pace he's going, I think he can honestly make a case for it. And that's really the thing, is we don't know how much longer Lewis is going to keep driving. If he keeps driving for a while, I mean, he could make those Schumacher numbers, you know, be not as impressive. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments who's the GOAT in Formula One, Lewis Hamilton or Michael Schumacher, or is it someone else? Let me know in the comments. What was that?
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Ooh, what in the world was that? Aggressive, I know. Pretty, no. But up to 9th.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds.
Aw, Mick! What happened? Are you kidding me?
Mick is out of the race.
I know. You're about a lap late there, engineer. I want to know what happened. Because Mick has been letting us down here. Frankly, he's expensive, and there are other drivers on the driver market who are cheaper, who on paper are better and more prestigious than Mick. And by the way, did I mention cheaper? Like half the price. So, pretty sure we're going to go ahead and dump Mick at some point here. It's just, how long are we going to go? I want to try to give him to the rest of the season, but I don't know. Ooh, Perez. Oh, a power move on the outside right there. Nice. Oh, I'm here.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Copy that. We will box this lap. I'm going to start listening to my engineer because why not? Tire wear's definitely going. We need tires. And look at who's caught up to us. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Okay. Don't know if I made it. I came in a little too hot. But we need the tires. I was so caught up racing, I forgot about that part, so here we are. I think that's Mick right. No, that's not. That's Ferrari. New helmet design.
Go. Exit now. We're racing on the exit. Exit now.
Come on, 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 come on. Looks like we might have picked up a couple
That was our
spots
last
here.
stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Got him. Was worried about that.
Brilliant. Nice move.
So we're looking at 12th right now. 6.5. Don't know if we can make that up, but more importantly, we got to keep these two behind us. Still getting used to these tires. Meanwhile, look who's caught us. Ooh, a couple more cars in front of us are pitting. I thought that everybody had cycled through, but okay. Back up to 9th. We'll take it. This is our weakest section of the track, and look at behind us right here. They just made up about a second on us through that section. Yikes. We gotta find some speed here.
Okay, we have an issue with the control electronics box. That's going to do additional damage to all other power unit components.
Really? Seriously? Another week, another problem with the car, unfortunately. Couple more laps. We just need a handful more laps here. That's all we need.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Good.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Good, because we're coming to the white flag. Hamilton, again, with a fast lap. He's outpacing himself at this point. You still want to go ahead and leave that comment about who the GOAT is in Formula One? You really think it's going to go the way you think it is? Double think that real quick. Our tires are worn, and look at who caught us through our worst section of the track. Work on getting him back here. Ran out of time. Good drive for us, though.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
We made up like 12 spots. Something crazy like that. Ooh, driver of the day. First time ever for us. Wow, very cool.
Plenty of action here at Silverstone. It was a memorable race, and what an impressive victory. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
I don't know. I think he might be the GOAT, man. He might be. You can argue Mercedes is part of it, but you could say the same thing about Ferrari with Schumacher, so I mean, I don't know. To me, Lewis Hamilton might be the greatest of all time in F1.
So let's review the updated driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Bailey. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
You take a look at the constructors right there. We're not really paying attention to this because we're not that great. It's our first season. Our teammates not great at all, to be honest. But you look at the points. We did lose a position. We fell to 5th in the standings here, 39 back of Lewis. We're not catching Mercedes. There's no way we will. But I feel like we can hopscotch over Ferrari. Not easily, but it's doable for us. I mean, we're looking at 11 points to make up on Vettel and Leclerc, and I feel like that's semi-doable. I feel like we can breathe a little bit here in 5th, but a 3rd place points finish is kind of our goal, I feel. And you look at the race results here. Obviously, Lewis Hamilton continuing to dominate. 1-2 for Mercedes right here. He had the fastest lap. We were a little slower, but we came home 10th after starting 21st on the grid. That is impressive. That's a good drive right there. And we only got the 1 point, but you know what? It's something. It's better than nothing. But we have to go all the way down to the bottom to find our teammate, Mick Schumacher. And I literally don't know how to fire him in the game, but I want to at this point because there are more talented drivers in the driver's market in the game that are a lot less expensive. Half of what I'd pay Mick is what I'd pay another driver that is better than him. Why is Mick on my team at this point? Literally because I don't know how to fire the man. If you know how to fire somebody in F1 2020 in the PC version, I don't think it's that different than the PlayStation and Xbox versions, but if you know how to fire your driver, comment it below, please, because I really want to get rid of Mick, because Mick is letting us down, and he's a financial drain on Bailey Autosport. So Mick's got to go, man. And his first DNF, I feel like now is a good time to go ahead and kick him. Wanted to try to make him last through the season, but it's time for Mick to go. But want to thank you so much for watching F1 2020 My Team Mode. Make sure that you go ahead and mash that subscribe button. We have F1, NASCAR, Supercross, and a whole lot more on the channel. And we do have HeyAlanBailey.com that's going to be launching fairly soon here, so you'll want to keep an eye out for that. For everyone here at F1 2020 My Team Mode, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see you at the track.